Okay. Hello. Welcome
Shut up!
back. That's the husband. Hi. He wants to say hello. Say hello to the husband. Yes, hello. Welcome back. It's been a bit. Unfortunately, Archon and Rouse couldn't make it in today. Archon is still dealing with, ghost issues. And Riles has necromancer business today, so yeah, just me and DG today. So deal with it. um, so we're continuing with case 3. I think we're close to finishing the case. What happened last time? I don't remember.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. Let me look at the notebook.
Just look at your most recent clues and you'll see probably.
Oh jeez. So we still got Bjorn as a suspect. Let's see. Oh, okay. So we did find out that there is something really, really big going down in Bukovi. We discovered that, so what we know of the case so far is that Bjorn was kind of the mule for some serious money laundering that was going on between this politician in Bukovi society, the treasurer, and a loan shark who we now know is Carla, who was trying to make waves and climb the ladder in the underworld and get involved in politics. And presumably, Petru, the treasurer, was killed for it. We also found out that Carla's dead. So, that's a problem.
Peter's have a job.
Yeah, Peter's added a job. But, yeah, Carla being dead is not necessarily a problem for this case in particular. It's a problem for future Bukovi because it leaves a huge power gap that there's going to be probably a war in the underworld at some point once people find out. What else did we find out? We did find out from John Lacey that the reason why he'd been upset recently was because the person that we assume is the killer, the murderer that killed both Petru and Carla, visited his confessional and confessed that, oh yeah, I'm gonna commit a murder, which bothered Father Lacey quite a bit. Yeah, we found out that both of the murders of Carla and Petru were connected, done by the same guy. They were beaten to death. And yeah, that's pretty much what we found out.
Yes.
What day are we on? We're on day 5. I think we'll probably get this case done by day 8. But we're still missing some crucial information. We need that alibi for Bjorn. We need a name. We need to know who this guy is, which we're still lacking. The motive, I'm sure we can figure out. Like, it's pretty apparent why the treasurer was killed. Is just we need the proof for it. So that's what we're missing. So we know what the missing pieces are. We just need to find them. So I guess we can go.
How we're gonna do that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. So we're missing 3 key pieces of information. Just gotta figure out who to grab it from. So let's move on to day 6. I'm sure we'll figure this out. We've got it in the bag almost.
Well, I'm in.
Oh,
almost
hey,
exclusively men.
It's almost exclusively dudes. We've got Vincent, who...
Yes, it is exclusively dudes.
Yeah, it is exclusively dudes. I really don't want to talk to Vincent because he's probably gonna get all, racist. Again. But I don't think he has any further information to give either, so... I think maybe just give him his drink and shoo him out. I might just do that. Just like give him his drink and let him go. There is also Bjorn and I forgot his name now.
Lucas.
Lucas, yes, I knew it started with an L. I think this is the first time they've been in the speakeasy together at the same time in a while. I know their conversation's probably going to be depressing.
I don't want to be talking to myself.
No, I'll take over some of that. Okay, let me see what we're missing, what we need to get. Let's see.
I mean, I still see if anyone can figure out who the killer's name is. Probably Peter.
Oh, it's probably Peter, yeah, because I think we only just found out the bare knuckle job clue the previous day.
Yeah. So we can show those off to Peter.
Yeah. So he'll definitely give some information.
Yes. And our big clue is also the killer's confession.
Yeah.
I don't know who we show that to.
The confession I got from, John Lacey. I don't know who we show that to.
That was a piece of info we combined at our house.
Oh, I think we can probably... Yeah, we got that as a combined clue, yeah. So I think we can probably talk to Father Lacey again if he pops up.
If he
pops up, yeah. So, yeah, we got a bit of time. Alrighty.
But for now, let's listen to some convos.
Yeah, let's listen to a convo. Let's see what Lucas and Bjorn are talking. Don't worry, you're not gonna have to talk to yourself. I'll take over.
Which one do I do?
I'll take over most of the characters that you don't do, so you can still handle Lucas and Peter. Vincent, okay. I don't think we're gonna talk to today.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I really don't want to talk to him.
You don't want me making many more of those jokes?
You shouldn't have gotten involved like that.
I had to. If it meant I could keep you out of jail, then I'd take that risk.
Why? You're risking yourself just to help me.
You know why.
Oh, that's it? Really? Okay.
That's it.
I expected more of a conversation, but okay.
I thought it was gonna be like a heartfelt reunion.
I mean, I wouldn't really call it a heartfelt reunion because I imagine that they're hanging out outside the bar. I don't think they've been coming to the bar together for a while, so yeah, it makes sense.
Or at least chill drinky time, you know?
Chill drinky time. But for those of you who don't know, for the record, Lucas is kind of an accessory to murder after the fact. He helped Bjorn hide a body. He killed a guy in self-defense and then they stuffed it into a furnace at Lucas's suggestion.
Lucas is like, okay, hide the body. No one will figure out.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Which I'm pretty sure that's still... Is that still considered a crime, though? You kill somebody in self-defense and then hide the body? Is that a crime?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Like, even if it is self-defense. Yeah. Yeah.
But is it a crime back then?
It would probably change your self-defense charge.
Probably change the self-defense, yeah. Because I think once you actually hide the body,
you don't even have to kill the person to be charged with that.
Oh really? Wait, really? You don't even have to kill a person?
Hiding the body?
Oh, even if they're not dead?
If they're not dead, it's not a body.
If they're not that it's not a body. But yeah, no, I think once you make the decision to hide a body after you've killed somebody, even if it's self-defense, yeah, that turns it into a crime because you're interfering with an investigation. And then there's also a whole load of crimes for indignity to a corpse, that sort of thing. Those are lesser crimes, but still. Let's give Vincent his drink. I really don't want to talk to him. Hello, Vincent. Let's give him his drink.
You know, if I didn't have a moral conscience, I would totally add the hat onto him.
Oh, the
Yes.
commissar cap. Yeah.
I would totally do that.
I think that's what that style of hat's called, the peaked hat or the commissar cap. I really don't want to show him anything. Should we show him stuff? I really don't want to show him stuff.
Show him the killer's confession. That's it.
Yeah, let's show him the killer's confession.
Oh,
Petra's murderer spoke to Father Lacey. It seems the moment of truth is at hand. Hope you're prepared to pragmatically accept his verdict and the truth. There'll be no gloating from me. I take no pleasure seeing you betrayed by someone you fought to defend, even if it was against my better judgment. I only tried to shield you from that. I'm sorry.
Still thinking Bjorn's the murderer. Okay, I see how it is. Lacey will prove Bjorn's innocence. Just you watch. Yeah, exactly.
Very biased.
He's railroading. I don't want to show Carla's demise to anybody because the less people know about that, the better it is.
Indeed.
Well, I'm getting back to work. But bye, Vincent.
Shove him away. We don't want him here.
Should we just talk to Peter?
Sure.
Because he'd give us the biggest piece of information, I think.
We have some clues to show him.
We do. Yeah, I think we can. Let's talk to Peter. He'll give us like the biggest bit of info.
Bartender,
Peter.
let's have a nice calm chat.
I find a clean glass and place it on the table. Peter perks up. In need of a tipple, Peter?
Give me it.
Alrighty. Wow, he likes the perfect storm. Okay.
You can probably tell my voice is not warmed up.
Yeah, that's why they tell you to do like vocal warm-ups before doing any kind of anything strenuous. even just talking for long periods of time.
But I did not do that, so yes, I'll have to do it like I am now. Nasty looking, strong and delicious. Reminds me of someone.
I'm talking about yourself already. Okay, so we talked about Carla.
Bare knuckle job.
Yeah. I'm gonna say first. Both Carla and Petru were beaten to death, killed a mere week apart. Could they have been taken out by the same killer who has a very specific MO? Alright, he'd know. Let's show him this. Uh-oh.
And here I was, being nice, warning you to stop digging into this stuff. I suppose the best way to get you killed is to dangle any mystery in front of your eyes, as long as it's dangerous and hopeless.
You know something about Petru and Carla.
I know many things. Most importantly, I know the best way to avoid painful death is to keep my nose out.
I know what I'm doing. Bjorn's life may depend on this. You know it's bad if Peter, who's a pretty tough guy, does not want to get involved.
Indeed.
I know what I'm doing. Bjorn's life may depend.
Come on, Peter, give us a name at least.
Bjorn's life might depend on this.
Fine. Who am I to deny you your death wish? Just promise you that when he's beating the life out of you, you don't mention my name. His name is Vladimir Brodsky. He's a hitman, a killer for the love of the game, and one of the roughest Rushlakov ever produced. His work sends a message, and the message is usually loud. I'm no saint, but even I don't have the stomach for his kind of job. This was the first time I'd seen the aftermath of one of his hits. But I heard the stories. He beats people to death. He spends a long time doing it, and he's real good at it. Carla wasn't the first tall poppy he's cut the head off, and she probably won't be the last.
Who sent him? Peter shakes his head, slowly.
If I told you that, both our names end up on his next contract. In that event, I make my odds of survival out at about 50-50. Your chances would be much slimmer, Squirt.
Okay. Nice to know that Peter is looking out for us, if only a tiny bit. But that's not great! So, the last couple of murders that we've dealt with in Bukovi were... Well, we had kind of like a crime of passion in Case Zero with Elliot killing... Oh, I wouldn't call it crime of passion. He was a serial killer. He killed a couple of people, so... Yeah, but no, he was an opportunity killer. Then we had Case 1, which was Wendy, which was very long and drawn... I wouldn't say long and drawn out, but she was methodical. She'd thought about it for a long time. But, again, kind of an opportunistic type thing. Neither... And then in Case 2, it was kind of a crime of passion, almost, sorta. Still well thought out. You have, the actor becoming the victim of his own plot. But none of these people... Yeah, it just backfired horribly. None of these people were career killers. You know, they weren't trained to do it. They weren't skilled at doing it. This is the first time that we're probably dealing with a hitman, like an actual hitman, somebody who does this for a living. That's not great. Like, the worst criminal that we deal with on a regular basis is Peter, and he's just, a street thug. And he's actually nice to us. He likes us. The fact that we're dealing with a hitman, oh boy, we're really in it. Talk about into the fire.
Do you think Peter will calm down if he knew he was dead?
If he knew he was dead?
If he knew the hitman was dead because Bjorn socked him with a pickaxe.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's my guess of what happened, yeah. Somehow a professional hitman got socked by Bjorn.
He got literally beaten at his own game. Um,
He didn't see it coming.
he didn't see it coming. A modus operandi.
Oh, we
Peter
got a
claims-
face picture of him.
Oh, we have a
Look at that.
face. Yeah, we know what he looks like now. Okay.
He's blonde, yeah.
Peter claims Carla and Petru's killings are the signature style of a hitman named Vladimir Braz. He warns us Vladimir works for very powerful people, but won't tell us anymore. I'll need to look elsewhere if I want more information. Oh, well.
We know someone who
Yeah.
also knows this game.
We're gonna have to go, well, to our encyclopedia. Okay.
We can show him more stuff.
We can show him
we can show him the killer's confession.
Yeah.
Stuff. I think I've noticed something.
Yeah.
That with this game, where like the envelope evidence seems to be the more important evidence pieces we have. I think.
Oh yeah, the manila envelopes, yeah. Oh yeah, they are. They're things I think you need to present to people. Oh, okay. I never noticed that before.
This has been a thing for all the cases.
Yeah, these are key pieces of evidence, the envelopes. Meanwhile, the cards are more clues that other people give you that are kind of still important information, but not key information. Okay.
So I think prioritize doing the envelope ones when you
Yeah.
have.
Okay. So let's show Peter the killer's confession.
You're real smart, aren't you? Let's hope the good father can pull it together then. For Johansson's sake.
Oh, he doesn't have much to say about that. Okay.
I guess more important for specific people.
Yeah. I swear we've shown him all of the other important ones previously, but they're not highlighted. Oh well.
You show him what you want to show him. That's nasty business. I think you're hunting a real sick puppy squirt. You should leave well enough alone and let the blue-eyed wonder handle this. At least if he ends up 6 feet under, he signed up for it.
I'm hoping it won't come to that. Yeah, no, I'd be really sad if Hugo got killed. I know he's a cop, I know, that's part of the job, it's a risk. But I would be really sad.
Well, you're making a stand up to corruption, so,
Yeah, I know.
that's not risk.
It's, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Untouchables, but, yeah, when you're standing up to organized crime and corruption, you put yourself in harm's way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else should we show him? Like this, Carla's demise, Carla's bribe, and modus operandi. Those are clues that he's actually shown us.
He showed us those, yes.
Yeah. I'll just say bye-bye to him for now.
Keep him upstairs in case we get something new.
Yeah, until we find something new. Bye, Peter.
Those dusty old liquor bottles won't rearrange themselves.
Bye-bye. So let's go to the stack.
Can we search up his name? That's the good question.
I think we can. Oh!
Yes, we can.
So there's some new entries here. We have Vladimir Braz, Bjorn Johansson, and how are ya, Ilya? Is this? Oh, it's highlighted again, but I swear we asked her how she's doing.
We asked it
Let's ask her
before.
again. How are you, Ilya? Registered. After a brief wait, the standard stack terminal prompt switches to the message screen. Sorry about that. Ensuring this conversation is off record. I've been well. Thank you for asking. Have you enjoyed your time at the speakeasy so far? Yeah, I don't want a government employee to be found out visiting an illegal speakeasy.
Yes.
Have you enjoyed your time at the speakeasy so far? Certainly. When I first came to visit, I was worried there would be too much noise and too many people to feel comfortable. But Vincent told me that's precisely the reason he only informed a select few people about it. Conversations are hard to enjoy when you have to raise your voice. He certainly has an eye to keep things classy. Yeah, he sure does.
Classy. In what way?
Let's look at Bjorn Johansson first. Bjorn Johansson, registered. Bjorn Johansson, born 1891 in Scotia. Not much is known about him regarding the first years after his arrival in Bukovy. He was recently arrested and released on bail by the Bukovy police as he's suspected of committing a double murder, one victim being local politician Petru Lombardo, Bukovy's treasurer. While the investigation is ongoing, other local politicians have submitted requests to the court of law to prioritize his trial to see justice prevail and calm the frightened citizens. The recent upsurge of interest has made news outlets dig deeper into his past. Many different sources ultimately cover the same information. Johansson worked as a laborer at the local steel mill and was seen conversing with Petru Lombardo at a party that occurred right before the discovery of his body. So that makes it pretty clear that the politicians are trying to railroad him and railroad him hard. Because he's just a foreigner. He's a low class person. No one's going to care. We need to make an example of him, you know. And because he's yeah.
Let's keep the anti-immigration stuff going. Wow.
Yeah, because he's not nearly as wealthy, influential, or well-connected. Easy scapegoat. Alrighty. Let's go to the big fish now. Vladimir Braz. Vladimir Braz. Registered. Vladimir Braz was born in Rusalka and served in its military for 9 years before being honorably discharged. He went on to found a private security company, Garmer. When political tension began to flare up across Castillo, Vladimir moved the company to the Saran capital of Bukovy, where it remains active to this day. Currently employed by the Saran government. Oh no.
What is it?
Vladimir's visa application is documented in the Bukovy archives alongside a copy of his Rusalkan passport. For privacy reasons, I cannot give you access to most of this information, but I can provide you with a picture. The Stax printer spits out a photo of an intimidating blonde man with a scar on his lip. His height is listed at an impressive 195 centimeters. 195, I think that roughly translates to about 6'3", 6'4". Because I think 180 is 6'0".
He would be 6.4.
I was close. See, the funny thing about heights and being Canadian, officially we're metric, so when we measure our heights and weight, it's officially in kilograms and meters, centimeters. But Canadians are weird in that we will also use imperial when referring to stuff. So, like if we're referring to distance, it'll usually be in centimeters or meters or kilometers, but if you're referring specifically to height or weight, we'll use imperial. So somebody's height we'll usually say in like feet and inches, and weight in pounds, simply because, you know, it's a situational thing. So it's also,
you got a lot of US neighbors.
Yeah, and also I'm weird in that height and is a lot easier me for to visualize in feet and inches. I can actually visualize that.
Yeah.
Whereas like for smaller increments, like something really really small, centimeters is easier. Like a ruler, for example, I know is 30 centimeters, but that's also a foot. Meanwhile, for longer distances, like driving to a place, I can visualize kilometers a lot easier than I can miles. It's weird. But I've kind of learned how to convert a little. Like, I know 180 centimeters is approximately 6 feet, 195 would be, 6'3", 6'4". So yeah, I'm weird that way, I can convert.
I know a bit of conversion, but not too much.
I think when it comes to conversion, it's like to go from is it like times 2 add 30? No, that's for temperature. It's times 2 add 32 for temperature.
Yes.
For distance, I don't remember.
I don't remember that one either.
That is all the information I could find. Thank you for using the stack.
All right, I think I know how to progress now. We show that image to Clara and Lacey.
Yeah, probably.
Rather than returning to the welcome screen, the message lingers for a while, until a familiar flash and a wall of green scrolling text indicate that Ilya has opened a private channel.
Uh-oh.
The Tsaran government, just like Petru. I'm not sure what prompted you to look up this man's name, but something about this is making me wonder. Wonder what? Ilya does not respond, but the screen flickers briefly, suggesting something has changed. Perhaps you should speak to her about this in person.
Yeah, probably better to do that.
Yeah.
Don't do it on government tech.
Yeah, we don't want to, do anything incriminating. Nope.
None of that, please. Nope. No, thank you.
So, let's see here. Notebook.
We could also show the image to,
Vladimir's
Lucas and Bjorn.
profile. Vladimir Braz is a tall blonde man from Rusalka. He was trained in the military, but now works as a private security contractor for the government. Petru also worked in government. Ilya wonders if there's something to that. Oh god, it was a government-ordered hit!
Yeah.
Maybe they found out that somebody was double dealing and sent them to deal with the problem. Oh no.
Funny.
So I think we'll have to wait until Ilya shows up at the bar again before we talk to her about that.
I do kind of want to show Vladimir's profile to Bjorn.
I want to show it to Peter as well.
Oh yeah, do that too. We do have one more for him.
Yeah, we do have one more. Peter. I don't think he's gonna like it though. Hi, buddy. Do you recognize this guy?
Any world-ending news for me?
He's not gonna like this. Oh.
That's him, all right. Face like a smashed crab. Impossible to miss.
Peter looks at the photo with repulsion, but somewhere in his dark eyes you think you can detect a trace of something else. Is it concern?
You just stop here, bartender. Vlad wasn't some mid-level enforcer like me. This is top dog stuff. Military, government stuff. You're painting a target on your back here.
Oh boy.
This man killed Carla. Whoever sent him should be held responsible. An innocent man may go to prison if I don't get to the bottom of this.
Oh.
I'd say the bottom one.
Yeah. I'm gonna save first, though.
So what? Are you even listening to what I'm saying? When you stick your nose in these people's businesses, there are consequences. You know what happened to Carla? And she was made of sterner stuff than anyone I've ever met. I can't always be out there to look out for you, understand?
You're looking out for me? Ew.
Yes. Carla, Petru, hell, Bjorn, their life is over. Done. They played the game and they lost. You're still here. Don't throw that away.
I have to do this. I'll be careful. Determined or assure him? Yeah, he cares about us. Ew. Reassure him or like be stubborn and determined? I don't know. I'm gonna reassure him because he really does seem concerned.
Yeah, be careful.
I'll be careful. Aw.
You'd better be. I got used to your face. Yeah, I kinda like it.
Oh, I mean, bloosh.
I gotta beat it. Time to stop drinking in a bar and go home and drink in bed instead. Don't die while I'm gone.
Man, like, after everything we found out, a drink would be really good right about now.
Yeah.
So I think... Wait, what do we have in our notebook? We got Petru on there now. We do, or... Yeah, we got Vladimir. Okay. So...
Vladimir.
We have a new suspect, finally. Oh my gosh. And we have evidence to him doing that. So now we just need motive and we need a defense for Bjorn.
Yep.
So
We
we
can
got
do
one
that.
of our missing pieces. Woohoo! Alright. So,
Let's talk to the bros now.
yeah, let's talk to the bros. Lucas or Bjorn? You know what, I'll talk to Bjorn, because I'll give you a break.
Yeah. Sure thing.
Time for me to talk to myself.
Time for you to be burly and surly.
Yeah. Evening. Feels like the machine is gonna chew me up and spit me out. But I'm glad to be here. Evening, Bjorn. Despite everything happening, it's good to see your face, pal. So let's give him boozy. I need
Boozy time.
something very, very strong. Aw, he liked the copper bullet.
Bullet.
Oh yeah, so, I should probably give you an update. Okay, so, one of the drinks in the game is the Royal Flush, which is a Long Island iced tea with a
did make that.
whopping 4 ounces of
saying that.
alcohol. Yeah, it has a whopping 4 ounces of alcohol for a tall drink. So it has, I think, gin, vodka, rum, tequila, and, usually an orange liqueur, which, was triple sec. That's what I used. So, about 4.5 ounces of alcohol. No, wait. Yeah, 4.5 to 5 ounces of alcohol. That is a lot. The average drink has, like, maybe 2 at most. So I made myself, Long Island iced tea. But instead of using cola, I used blue curacao, so it ended up becoming a blue Long Island iced tea. Yeah.
How'd that go?
Oh boy, I drank it very slowly. For one. Oh, I topped it with club soda, so it kind of lengthens the life of the drink. but I was drinking it over the course of an hour. It is a drink you do not want to drink fast, because if you drink it fast, you're just out. And I will say, even after drinking it, I was tipsy for a while. No hangover though, okay?
Nice.
As long as you're not drinking fast, and you're being kind of careful and remaining hydrated, it's fine. But yeah, no, Long Island iced teas are no joke. Because even when I make drinks for myself, just you know, because I'm feeling up for one, like sometimes I will make a double batch to fit into a hurricane glass, and that's 4 ounces of alcohol. That's a lot, but usually it's diluted with ice and whatnot. Yeah, it's usually never that bad. So yeah, I knew it was gonna kick my ass, but I drank it very slowly.
Nice, yay.
But yeah, if you ever see Long Island iced tea on a drink menu, imbibe at your own risk. It is not for lightweights.
I will not do that then.
No, stick with the small stuff. That's great stuff, so it is. A few more of these, and I'll forget all my troubles. Okay, let's show Bjorn some stuff. What shall we show him?
Vladimir's profile.
Let's show him Vladimir's profile.
Is this the guy you saw?
Oh, that's him, alright. That's the man. It's too dark to see his nasty scar. He sounds professional, alright. Why would a character like that have gone after Petru? I don't like the sound of this one bit. Neither do I.
I like you're giving an accent now.
Yeah, because I have to practice my Scottish a little bit.
For the campaign.
Like, oh god, okay. So the Scottish accent's actually really, really simple. It's just getting used to saying it. Like, you have to round out your O's a lot, so instead of saying foot, it's foot. Could is could. Should is should. You have to round out your O's.
That sounds hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really, really hard. So I have to practice my accent. Killers can... How much? We have a bunch that we can show.
The only Scottish I know is Demo Man from TF2.
Modus operandi.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that name. Sorry. It sounds Rusalkin. Is that helpful? Depends. Did your attacker speak Rusalkin? Afraid not. There wasn't really much speaking involved. But you have his name, perhaps you could find a picture. I might be able to recognize him based on that.
Okay, we did that wrong
idea.
order,
We
but
just did that.
yeah. What else we got?
Confession.
Confession.
You're a smart one, I can't deny it. To pick up on a detail like that. So the man in the confessional is surely the murderer. Once Lacey hears your voice, he'll be able to prove your innocence.
Oh. Oh, okay, I see.
I'm grateful that you believe in me, bartender. But do you think he'd be willing to speak to me? I'm sure I can talk him around.
I'm not gonna give him much of a choice.
I'm not gonna give him a choice. Okay, so we need to talk to Father Lacey again and let him hear Bjorn in order to get that alibi. Okay then. Alright, so now we know what to do.
Defense.
That's how we get his defense.
What kind of sick fellow would confess to a murderous intent with the goddess as his witness? I don't know this Father Lacey, but I feel for him. It must have been a terrifying ordeal. Imagine it's no coincidence our paths haven't crossed yet.
He's been avoiding you, yeah.
I believe he's afraid of you, yeah. I don't blame him. With my name in the papers, I hear what people are whispering. I see the way they look at me, or the way they avoid looking at me, even here. It's not been great for business. No, no. You'll always be welcome here, Bjorn. Also, I'm trying to do Scottish, but I'm dipping into Irish because they're very similar. And the thing about an Irish accent is actually very close to how Canadians speak. It's just a little bit more of a lilt. So Irish is actually more natural for me to try doing than Scottish is. You're always welcome.
We should have went to an Irish country then.
Also, I went to like an Irish Catholic school, so I know how to do things in Irish.
Ah, yes.
Thank you. That means a lot. I should get myself home. If I stay out too late, I risk getting caught, which will look bad in front of a judge. I'll see you soon.
Yippee.
Let's talk to
Lucas.
Lucas. Lucas time. Go follow your boyfriend.
Good evening. Yes, I am the boyfriend.
Hi, Lucas.
Let's talk for a bit. I need to take my mind off things.
Let's give you a drink first. You find a glass and
Drinky.
place it in front of Lucas. How about a drink?
Goddess, please.
Bitch, please, wake up call. Ding ding.
Ring ding ding. With some beans. That tastes like something I can't remember forgetting. Sorry for getting all that. It's really good.
Okay.
Let's chat for a bit.
Uh.
Is this what the murderer looked like that you tried to hide the body for?
Is this what? Did the murderer look like this? Flashes photo. We have like a couple of things that we can ask him. We have 4. Okay. Let's show him some stuff.
Show him Vladimir's profile. Or
I'll show him Vladimir's profile.
guys, what a frightening face! This man was military trained? A professional killer? It's a miracle Bjorn made out of that altercation alive.
Wait, what are you talking about, Lucas?
It's better if you hear from Bjorn. But I'm reasonably sure Vladimir Brotz is the man in the furnace. It's been hard for him to talk about that night, but I'm sure he might find some courage after a nice copper bullet.
Thanks for the tip. We already talked to him about it, though.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these are just in case you're still missing out on information, but we've been pretty thorough.
And we know what to do next. We just want to show him stuff to get him out of the way.
And let's get him out of the way.
You did it! You found the real killer! There's no way they can blame Bjorn now. Right?
I'm not sure the police will take Peter's word for it. We'll still need to find out why Petru was murdered.
We still need a motive, yes, that's correct. That's true, but I hope this will lead you somewhere. At least, just be careful. I'm starting to worry the web Bjorn has gotten tangled in is a lot bigger than we thought.
It's a conspiracy. It goes all the way to the top. I got 2 more.
It's a theory. A game theory. Oh yes, good work. I'm sure Father Lacey will be able to clear all this right up.
Keep calm, Lucas. I still need to convince him to speak to Bjorn.
I'm sure he'll help when you tell him what you told me. Perhaps if you can calm him down a bit first. He likes a nice roll of flush, doesn't he? But, that's kind of counterintuitive.
Yeah. For I have sinned.
Goddess, poor Father Lacey must be beside himself. I can't even imagine sitting that close to a murderer. He's braver than people realize. If this was some sick joke, could this killer be the man that killed Petru?
It's likely. I just need to prove it somehow.
Oh, I need to get home to bed. Thanks for your drinks. Good evening.
Bye, Lucas. See you soon.
Okay, let's talk to Hugo. We got some stuff. Hugo!
Hello again.
We gotta break in the case! Just brimming with excitement here. Hi, Hugo. I mean, yes.
Can you not be so high energy this late at night?
But fine. Okay. We got some stuff. We got some new stuff for you, detective. Come on. We're gonna go. Bare knuckle job.
So Petru was not our first victim. It was Carla. But why those two? What connects them? And why would Bjorn have killed Carla? Unless the real killer is someone we have not yet uncovered.
I think Peter knows more than he's letting on.
Then you do what you have to do. As much as I hate to put you in harm's way, you need to win his trust and make him talk.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
I don't have anything to fear.
Yeah, I don't have anything to fear from Peter. He likes me.
I don't know if this will tank his affection, though. I saved the...
Don't get taken in by that charming rogue act, bartender. He's dangerous, and you're better than that.
Hey! Are you questioning my choice in... Okay.
Yes, I am questioning your taste in men.
You know what? That's fair. Scribbles in notebook. Also, I like to think that Hugo does have, you know, a little bit of concern for S2. You know, some
For
level
sure.
of affection.
Do it. You have to do it, Fo. You have to do it, Fo. You have to do it now.
Do I detect a bit of jealousy, detective?
Of course not. Don't be ridiculous.
Bloosh.
If you say so.
I gotta say, it's actually kind of funny having two men fight over you. Every woman's dream.
Bloosh.
Bloosh. That's great. Killer's confession.
The same tune. I agree. It's unlikely it's unlikely to have been mere coincidence. Bjorn has a rather distinct accent, doesn't he? Lacey should be able to confirm whether or not he's our man. With but a single conversation at least.
Father Lacey has been avoiding Bjorn. Easier said than done.
Surely a priest would be able to muster up some courage to defend a potentially innocent man. If not, this is where you work your magic partner.
I'll do my best.
I love that he's calling us partner.
Oh, we could ask him.
What?
Wait, he has a new text dialogue thing.
Wait.
Oh!
I didn't notice that at first.
Yeah. Have you investigated any cases like this back in Belgium?
Yes. One, more or less. It was complex.
Can you tell me about it?
I suppose it's somewhat relevant. It involved the political campaign for a regional governor's re-election. Glamorgan Peters was a nasty individual, ruthless and keen to scapegoat immigrants and travelers for the woes of the city, when, in fact, he was the one responsible for mismanaging the municipal coffers. When a prominent rival of his was burned alive, the constabulary looked for links back to Peters. In the end, it wasn't hard to find the paperwork that proved Peters had employed a cleaner
A cleaner?
A hitman. Yeah, no. A cleaner is a hitman. Or, another term that you might sometimes hear is, wet work operative.
I see.
Now, we know what we're talking about, so, a hitman.
Peters was an arrogant and unsettled man. The cleaner was an assassin by the name of Lark Poison. I don't know how you say that name, but
Poiser, yeah.
Lark Poison. He was never caught. Too slippery. But there was enough evidence to put Peters away for life.
Was he convicted?
Eventually, yes. But there was a lot of resistance. In the end, Internal Affairs found out why. There was a link between Peters and the chief of police. They were fraternal brothers in the secret society.
Oh boy.
So Internal Affairs saved the day.
So I wonder if this is why Hugo got transferred.
Maybe. Indeed, I did.
Wait! He was the Internal Affairs officer? Oh shit! I mean... Huh. That actually probably
Funny.
explains what he's doing in Sara. He was the Internal Affairs officer that investigated the case and got the guy put away. And he probably had to leave Belgia for his own safety or something. Or maybe his career got cut off because he did that.
Maybe. We'll see if he says more.
You?
Yes. Internal Affairs was my department at the time. I uncovered their connection and found the crucial evidence that cracked the case.
Well done.
Yes, well, my evidence led to big changes in the constabulary of Belgia, even if I was just a junior in Internal Affairs at the time. But it didn't win me many friends. After this case, I moved sideways into detective work. Then eventually, I moved even further, all the way to Sara. Anyway, this is all ancient history. We should move on to more important subjects.
Wow, okay.
Like if you have a name.
Yeah. So, this is all actually really, really impressive. He said he was a junior in Internal Affairs, and assuming he's like, you know, late 20s, he's like 28, 29 or something like that, that's extremely young. Because I've mentioned it before, most of the time, and this is just in North America, by the way, most of the time you need to have been a cop for at least a while before you can even make the move to detective, and usually 30s at the earliest. So for Hugo to be a detective in his 20s, that's kind of insane. But considering what he did and what he accomplished, I'm not surprised he was able to do that in his 20s. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
We got lore.
The Hugo lore is great. Modus operandi.
It's no name I've heard of. But considering he went after the likes of Carla, I'll admit access to his records may be above my pay grade. We should look into this. If Bros is real and not just one of Peter's inventions, the archives might have something on him.
I'll check the stack, which I've already done, by the way.
At least he hints you about it. That's a good thing.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. We've been good about getting all this information. Vladimir's profile.
A member of government private security suspended for murdering the treasurer. I don't like the sound of this.
Do you think this was an assassination?
It's starting to look that way. If so, we're punching well above our weight class. The case will need to be airtight. We need a motive. Why was Petru killed?
I'm working on it. Alright. Bye, Hugo. We've got a little more to dig up.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So, we're definitely
Ending.
well on our way.
We're getting close.
We're getting close. And I do love that this case is definitely some bonding with Hugo, because he's been in this exact situation before. So he knows how to handle this.
Yes. Expose corruption. Nothing can go wrong.
It's very on brand for him. Alright.
Vladimir's profile and modus operandi. Can we combine that, if anything?
I don't. Where is this? I don't think we can connect anything with it because we're looking for like the actual identity. We have motive. I don't think there's anything.
Well, we have evidence. We don't have motive.
Yeah, we have evidence. We don't have the motive yet. I don't think that there's anything that we can do yet. No.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but nope.
Modus operandi.
Maybe not. We have to get.
I don't think there's anything that we can. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that we can connect right now.
Probably not. Okay.
And we still need to get information out of Lacey, and we have to talk to Ilya too.
Ilya might give us the bigger info.
Yeah, she might be able to give us bigger stuff. So that's what
Next
we're missing
day.
right now. Day 7, here we go. We're so close. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get this by day 8.
Oh look, they're talking again.
Ilya! Oh, and
Ilya.
Peter's here again.
There's still no Lacey.
There's still no Father Lacey. Oh my god. Something I've noticed with these cases, if you're going at the pace that we are and just getting the clues super easy, the only reason the earliest that you can complete these cases is day 8, because you're usually waiting on somebody with a key piece of information.
Yes.
That's been the case every single time. In case 1, it was waiting on Wendy. And then in case 2, I believe we were kind of waiting on like a combination of like Olivia Lawrence and I forget who else. And Effia.
Yeah.
They're talking again. Let's listen in.
Listen in on them. Why are you saying this, Bjorn? I don't understand.
Yes, you do. I know Vincent doesn't like me much, but I know he's right. You've too much to lose sticking with me. It's just not worth it.
That's my decision to make. I have nothing to lose that's worth more than you to me than you. I'm not going anywhere. How can you even suggest that? Just don't give up, please. I'm sure this will all get cleared up and we can get on with our lives.
And if it doesn't?
Then we'll have to deal with it together.
Aww. I'm sorry, they're sweet. I love them. This is one case that I cannot imagine failing, because if you fail, you end up splitting them up, and
If you fail, it is doomed Yowie.
it is doomed Yowie, and I'm not letting that happen again. Okay, so we gotta talk to Ilya, so shall we talk to her first? I don't want to talk to Vincent. But let's talk to Ilya.
No. Okay.
Evening again, barkeep. Evening, Ilya. Please tell me if I get stuck chatting about the same subject for too long. I do that a lot.
Oh. Did you learn something else about Vladimir Braz?
Give her a drink first.
Yeah, give her a drink first. You place a clean glass before Ilya. She inspects it, her glasses reflecting the warm light of the bar. How about a drink, Ilya?
Oh yes, please. Something delicate. I'm still refining my palate for liquor.
Ambush. We're gonna ambush her with some questions.
Watch out, your game's lagging.
Yeah, I know. I got it. It's fine. It happens.
Wow.
I know the ambush is technically an Irish coffee, but it's also fairly close in appearance to a mudslide.
Nice.
It's fascinating to partake in the rituals of alcohol, and this is the finest drink I've ever tasted. Well, one of the only drinks, but still.
Alright, let's get down to business.
Did you learn anything else about Vladimir Braz? I did, and I don't know what to do with the information. Mr. Floor noticed something was bothering me when I visited his bookshop earlier, and I confided in him.
Oh no, he knows!
Oh no, he knows.
Why? Can you
Why
tell
Vincent?
me why Vincent? I'm not gonna go there. Can you tell me?
I'm not sure. You're friendly and kind, but I'm not looking for kindness. I need protection. This is sensitive information, and I don't want to end up like Petru.
What if Vincent vouched for me?
Ilya tilts her head slightly, pondering what you just said. And she nods. I think that might work. I'll ask him later to see what he thinks about all this. And you. Keep the lights on for us when you close up for the night. We'll come visit together. I don't want to risk anyone overhearing us. Noted.
Noted. That's concerning.
That is very concerning. Oh, this is an affection check too. Okay. How much do we want to talk to her? We have like 5.
You can ask her anything, but I need to get a drink for now, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll talk to her because like it's just me talking to myself.
I'll still have the headphones on.
I'm afraid I don't have any information to share with you about that.
Okay.
Vladimir.
Does it ring a bell?
Yes, but it's a rather common name in Rusalka, so that doesn't say much. Vladimir Braz could be a boogeyman, a fictional character created to take blame for these killings. But if he's real, he should be in the archives somewhere.
Okay, that's their hint of go to the stack if you need that info.
Yeah, if you manage to run into her before getting the information at the stack.
I see you've used the stack to great effect. I'm glad it's proving useful. So Vladimir Braz works for our government.
Ilya hesitates, gauging your reaction while she decides what to say next.
Tell me, What are you planning to do with this information? Me? Oh, nothing. I am just a bartender. I'm hoping I can use it to solve this case. Yeah, I'm just a bartender. I'm hoping it'll prove Bjorn's innocence. Yeah, his innocence. That's important.
Very important.
So it is true. I've had a hunch. Do you disapprove? No, I just need to think. I take a while to decide the best response sometimes. Yeah,
Autism.
I feel you there. Okay then. Totally Ilya.
Very, very autism.
Yeah. If it was one of those popular tunes they play on the radio programs, you could say maybe both men heard it on the radio that day. But it was an old melody. I believe it is not quite last orders, as they say in your trade, but it's certainly time for me to go. I don't have to go home, but I can't stay here. Did I get that right? Yeah, good night, Ilya. Bye-bye. So, we're gonna talk later.
Vincent.
Hi.
Vincent.
Hello, Mr. Floor. Okay.
He has nothing for us.
He has got nothing.
That's gonna be for later.
That's gonna be for later. He's already at max. I don't know why I'm still giving him drinks. He's the boss. He pays our rent and gives us supplies, so, you know, giving the bosses free drink. Ugh. Okay.
And we just leave him in the bar.
Yeah, let's just leave him. Bye-bye. I don't want to show him anything. I'm gonna get back to work. And I don't think Bjorn and Lucas have anything new for us either, so let's just give them their drink. Evening, bud.
Yeah, I don't think we show him pretty much all we need to show him.
Yeah. Because right now, the two main things we're waiting on right now are the conversation with Ilya and Father Lacey to show up.
We just need Father Lacey.
Okay.
And he can be a key witness.
Okay, nothing else to show there. Give Lucas his drink.
We can show Peter our thing.
Yeah.
Unless we already did.
Unless we already did, but I'm still gonna give him a drink because he's not max yet.
Perfect mix.
I've shown him like a lot already. Alright, just let you two hang out.
Let them chill.
Let them chill. Lucas is almost max. I'm happy about that. Hi, Peter.
Hello.
He's almost max. We're so close.
We just gotta keep giving them drinky drinks. And then you'll get your long-awaited Peter smooch.
In time, working up to it.
Unless you choose Hugo instead.
Actually, it would be really funny just, you know, going for them both. I don't think they're mutually exclusive. It'd be funny if they're not. And just go, you know, get our polycules going. I don't think
you need to ask Deacons if there's polygamy.
I mean, I've heard people are able to, you know, romance multiple characters in a single run. I know most people only pick one. I think it's possible to romance them all in a single go. I remember seeing a comment
from someone saying that they romance like Effia, Olivia, and like Peter or something like that.
Everyone.
But the funny thing is, when it comes to these two, Peter and Hugo, people will usually pick one over the other most of the time. I've seen a lot of people go for Peter. I'm no exception. But I've seen a few just go for Hugo over Peter, though. For some reason, they're kind of mutually exclusive, and I think it's because they kind of hate each other's guts.
They do.
That makes sense. But I like them both, okay?
Yes, I'm very curious if you'll be exclusive or you'll be having a harem.
Okay, when it comes to games and stuff, I usually do the harem route for the funny because it's funny.
It is
But
funny.
Most of the time I pick one because I usually gravitate towards one particular character for some reason or another. But if there's multiple, if you know, going poly as possible, I do that because why not have both?
I was gonna get Peter, Hugo, Effia, Olivia, Wendy.
Everybody get, you know, let's one big happy relationship web.
Okay, there's nothing else we can show him, I think.
Yeah.
He gave us that info.
He gave us that. There's nothing else we can show. Bye, Peter. I really hate speeding through this, but like, there's nothing else that we can show
to.
them. Bye, Peter.
We kind of want to end the case, so we gotta do that.
Yeah. And we're only missing that one piece. And we showed Hugo everything, right? There's nothing new that we got today.
We didn't get anything new today, no. We have to
No,
wait till
because,
the end of the day.
Yeah, Ilya's gonna talk to us later. Yeah, no. Let's do this.
And here we go. Here's
Here
the
we
scene.
go. After seeing off the last guests for the evening, you keep the lights on, expecting Ilya and Vincent to arrive a few minutes later.
But they don't show up. Okay, just kidding.
Sure enough, the bell rings. The pair walks down the stairs to take a seat at the bar.
It's been a long time since we had two people at the bar at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, bartender. I'm glad to see you're already well acquainted with a brilliant mind like Ilya's.
You flatter me, Mr. Floor. Though, I must admit, I visit for the comprehensive nature of this literary collection, both at the archives and in your bookshop.
And humble to boot. Now then, I presume this is about something serious.
Do you recall our previous conversation 3 days prior? At 2:15 p.m. about government spending?
Yes. There's a lot at stake here, and I hate to see one of the last erudite citizens of Bukovi end up in trouble because they are too well informed.
The bartender seems to be very interested in the topic as well. But naturally, I felt uncomfortable sharing it on the spot. That's why I asked you.
I see. All I have to say is this. Ilya, Bukovi and all of Sara is currently stuck in a downward spiral. This country, once a bastion of culture and class, is slowly turning into a pit of corruption and fear. Fear feeds corruption, and corruption breeds fear. The only way to break this cycle is to overcome the fear so the corrupt cannot thrive. I have little faith in the constabulary, but even I have to admit that people like Hugo Mertens might be one of the few ones left trying to fight for what's right.
Oh, he actually does believe in Hugo a little bit. Because Hugo is a good guy, ultimately.
He hated him at first, but he's warming up. Correct me if I'm wrong, bartender, but I trust you've seen this as well. You and Hugo have worked together closely for the past few months.
His heart is certainly in the right place. No. I trust him with my life. Yeah, no, I do.
Oh well? That's a bit much, but I'm glad to see you two managed to establish repertoire when your interests aligned.
Repartee. Or repartee.
Repartee. I don't know how to say these words, I'm sorry.
It's fine, it's okay.
Having one detective on our side whose moral compass hasn't shattered into pieces might not sound like much, but armed with enough information, we might be able to make this city a better place. What I'm trying to say is, both of us are here for you, Ilya. And Hugo, too. I can tell from our talks you truly love this country and its history. The best way to preserve it is to be brave and fight for it by doing the right thing.
I love the changes in Ilya's portrait the entire time that Vincent's speaking. You can actually feel like she's thinking or deliberating what to do.
She's doing the autism shuffle.
The autism shuffle.
Yeah, you get nervous and you just shuffle around constantly.
Yeah, nope. That's me. Totally.
Look, Fo, that's a key trait.
Ilya's breathing has accelerated during Vincent's speech, but her expression is steadfast. She looks you in the eye. Very well. You want to know more about Vladimir Braz, correct? Yeah. The archives mention his private security company, Garmer, pulling out of Rusalka after rumors of war began to rise across Callisto. Immediately after Vladimir moved to Bukovy, the Tsaran government became a client. There's always been political tension between Tsara and Rusalka, so I found this development rather peculiar. I began looking into the matter further. I quickly stumbled upon a major barrier. Most of Garmer's records are kept in a highly confidential section of the archives, to which Silas Tech was not granted access. I had a hunch and decided to sneak inside after hours. Sure enough, my instinct was correct. Our city council is indeed one of Garmer's employers, but the records were unusual, to say the least. Rather than any sort of continuous security service, they listed only specific deployments, short-term contracts filled with cryptic coded language. Most chilling was the last, which still included a piece of correspondence. The individual has been dealing with Carla for some time now. Both are considered intractable problems. Please let Vladimir solve them. This has nothing to do with security, does it? Vladimir's a hitman.
A murderer for hire, employed by our government? By the goddess, that just proves it. It seems this information is vital in your current investigation. Wouldn't you say, bartender?
Extremely. Then it seems I did the right thing, both by digging deeper and by bringing it to your attention.
As for our end of the bargain, make sure to reach out the moment you feel uneasy or threatened. I will do anything in my power to ensure your protection, even if it means the end of my bar and my shop.
Your bar? I'm the one running this bar. Excuse me?
I'm still your employer.
Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah, sure.
I appreciate that. So far, nobody's noticed I slipped into the restricted section. Still, doesn't hurt to be careful. We need to be wary that we don't paint a target on our backs, if we haven't already.
Precisely. Now then, I think we should all get some proper rest, so we can face another day in Bukovia with a fresh and healthy mind.
The two get up from their stools and head towards the exit. Vincent laughs jovially at Ilya's warning to ascend the stairs carefully. And that's the end of the night.
Boop.
Alright, we got a
We
new
did-
piece of information.
We got a clue we could put on board.
We have a clue that we could put on the board. Government secrets.
Government secrets.
Alright,
We
so
can.
what is...
Now this is something we surely combine.
A message Ilya obtained states that he had become a liability because of his dealings with Carla, and Vladimir needed to be sent to deal with him. Could Petru have been the one dealing with Carla? Yeah, we've known that for like a bit now.
Yes.
Oh, there we
Combine.
go.
Do it. There's the motive.
Plugging the leak. Petru had been accepting bribes from Carla, which made him a liability that needed to be dealt with in the eyes of his superiors. Vladimir Braz was sent to do just that. Okay, yeah, so this is the missing piece. We knew for a while now that Petru had been laundering money and he'd been receiving that money from Carla. This is the concrete connection that we have, that he'd been dealing money and he needed to be dealt with, which is why he was killed. So yeah, this is the concrete evidence. It's one of those things where you know what the information leads to, you know the situation, but you don't have that specific clue like this that proves your case, and you just need to make the connection.
Indeed, and now all is defense for Bjorn, and that's it. We solved the
Yeah.
case.
We just need our defense, which we will get from talking with Father Lacey.
So hopefully he shows up next day.
Hopefully he shows up. Alright, so we got all of the information that we need right now. So, hey, let's solve this case.
Do it. Let's go. Get it going.
Oh, hey, it's the ladies. Oh, look, he's here.
He's
okay.
here.
But now it's like all ladies.
It's
in
all
the
ladies,
bar.
and you have to talk to yourself again.
I get to talk to myself for a while. I need to sneeze.
Was it all dudes for a while? Now it's all ladies.
Excuse me. Ow. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's listen in on some conversations. Now you get to listen to me talk to myself for a while.
I forgot they were actually part of this case. 'Cause they didn't show up for a while.
It's been like, what, 2 or 3 days since we last saw either of them in the bar?
Yeah.
Clara and Maria sit opposite one another, the two of them chatting politely over drinks. You didn't realize they were close. Really? Really?
You realized for a while.
Yeah, we've known for a while. What the heck? They're into each other. Well, I mean, potentially. It's been a few months since Alina passed, right? I guess you don't want to talk about it. But also, maybe you do, and I'm acting like it didn't happen? What I'm trying to say... damn it. Maybe I'm saying I'm a good listener? It's okay, Clara. I'm doing better. Now, let's go back to how you lost last time. Queen's Gambit? Right. I was being too aggressive again. I know. But you really don't give me much of a chance. I've never been able to go easy on anyone. And your positional play wasn't all bad. I was probably worse when I started. You started when you were, what, 10? I got beaten by a 10-year-old this year. I'm not normally a sore loser, but he was so smug, too. Can I confess something? I felt like stealing his pocket money and telling him he was adopted.
Oof.
What? Maria? How can you say that? How can you even think that? Doing that to a child?
A 10-year-old, how could you?
Maria? Do you still bring a chessboard everywhere? A small one, and yes, I read a lot of theory books. When I'm out and without a board, I struggle to remember any of it. It's building muscle memory, like in combat. You don't really know how to block a punch till you've done it a few times. Sure. Did you want to play a game? I still remember some of the stuff you taught me. As long as you learn a proper opening. I can do that, I think. Aw, they're getting along.
Oh, well.
Whoa. Should we talk to Father Lacey first and get that out of the way, or should we talk to...
I want to get that out of the way.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way. I'm gonna say first. Because, I think we need to get him in a good mood.
How do we do that?
How do we do that? Oh no, he is in a good
Oh,
mood.
never,
Okay.
he's already in a good mood.
Oh god. I thought we were gonna have to...
Give him
Give
a
him
royal
boost.
flush.
Hello, Father
Bartender.
Lacey. Hi, John.
I'm in an unusually good mood today. So,
Okay.
give me some booze.
But first... I'm gonna... Okay. We need to show him the thing. Well, let's do that first, just in case.
Sure.
Wait, hang on. But we're supposed to show him. Hang on.
I assume...
Wait. I don't even remember what we're supposed to show him. We need to get him to talk to Bjorn.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
let me
wait.
think.
There, this, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
This. Okay. I was confused for a second. We have so many things.
That's one of our combined cougars.
Yeah. Let's show him this, I think.
And we can reload if it doesn't work.
Yeah, we can reload. Killer's Confession.
What do you want from me?
Do you think you can remember the voice of the person who confessed? Indulging Father Lacey with his favorite drink seems to have had an effect. He's still shaken, but willing to talk. Oh,
You
I
mean in
think
the past?
it's gonna be in the past, yeah, because he needs to be in a good mood, and he is in a good mood. Otherwise, you need to give him a drink. But we
Yeah.
didn't, so it's fine.
Yes, to my eternal despair, the memories burned into my mind. Why do you ask?
Could you verify if the current suspect matches the voice you heard?
You want me to meet a potential murderer face to face? Will my misfortune never end? How much more must I suffer before the goddess grows bored of my despair and finally kills me?
Hey, we think Bjorn is innocent.
We all think our loved ones are incapable of sin, but trust me, evil still exists on a spectrum. None of us are free of it, and all of us are capable of great evil. For example, right now, I would commit atrocities to escape this conversation.
Whoa, hey, that's a little extreme. John is not as nervous, but will need verbal encouragement and convincing to see Bjorn. You should have proper heart-to-heart with him. Do we have anything? Oh, hey!
We do. We could
should
give him a little drink so we get more actions, yeah.
Should we give him a drink?
Just don't give him royal flush and he should be fine. Right?
I think so. You know, let's give him a drink. I saved before we started talking to him.
Yep. We should be fine. Just give him a little drink.
A little bit of a drink.
A little drink.
Copper. No, that doesn't give us a lot of actions.
Well, we need a few, but still.
We just need a few. Let's give him the copper bullet then. Because...
He'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is talking drink.
It's his talking drink, yes. Boop.
The royal flush is wasted drink.
Yeah, if we want affection.
All these unorthodox flavors are wasted on me, I'm afraid. Still, I'll down it all the same.
Cool. So, about talking to Bjorn, I think you should meet Bjorn.
And what good would come of that? Must the goddess force me to relive my most traumatizing moments? I already broke my oath of secrecy. Why would I let this dangerous man know that?
You could consider it a fitting punishment. You can atone for that by helping me. Yeah, you can atone for that.
Perhaps. I broke my oath for a higher purpose. Must I really be forced into impossible choices at every turn, then punished no matter what I choose? Do I even have a choice now? You can't blame me for fearing for my life after what I went through. It's natural to fear death, even when the promise of eternal embrace of the goddess. As flawed humans, it is in our nature. I don't want to die just yet.
We all die eventually. What matters now is how we live. Yeah, Bjorn would never kill you. We all die.
That is true. The mother died as a human, but the life she lived beforehand was full of care and love for mankind. It is why we remember her to this day. Fine. I've given up, okay? The goddess tested me by taking my father, and it has only been downhill from there. It was fairly downhill before that too, I suppose. So just leave me be with your misguided notions. I've had enough.
Your community hasn't given up on you. The goddess hasn't given up on you. Your community. They're there to support him. Olivia, Miss Bai.
Perhaps. I presume we speak of Miss Bai, yes? And possibly Miss Carmine as well. Misguided in their faith as they may be at times. Deep down, I can sense some form of concern for me. Perhaps I've addled my brain of alcohol for too long. I can no longer see reason. I must remember my duty is not just to listen to my flock, but to lend my voice as well. You know, if it weren't for operating a legal speakeasy, you'd make a fine priest perhaps.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Perhaps.
Very well. I will speak to this Bjorn and listen to his voice. If he truly isn't the killer, I will even testify in court if needed.
My thanks, Father Lacey. Okay, we got...
We got the got.
We got him. Okay, so, should we show
Now,
him
do
anything
you want to traumatize him any further?
Government secrets!
Vladimir's profile. A hitman? Do you think this man was responsible for what happened to Petru Lombardo?
It's possible. I think so, yeah. Father Lacey goes very pale. For a moment, you worry he might faint and fall off the bar stool.
Goddess, protect us. Protect us, please, with everything going on. Please, help me.
Government secrets.
Now our very own government is conspiring against the citizens, cannibalizing its own people. Is there no end to this depravity?
I'm sorry, these are really funny. Government secrets. You're right, it's not looking good. Oh, that's why.
No, I'm gonna be killed from learning classified information.
Actually, this is probably how we increase his affection a lot.
Can you give me some out? Can you give me a royal flush so I'll forget about all this?
You're right, it's not looking good. Well, that's why they need you. Need faith. There will always be good in the world, too. Father Lacey sighs and gives you a weak smile.
You're right, of course. We may be doomed, but we are, at least, all doomed together. We must cling to one another and find solace where we can.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you for reminding me.
Hey, we got him to 50!
If I don't leave now, I'll end up here all night, so... See you later. By the way, the rapture is happening today.
What makes people think the rapture is happening on a specific date?
I don't know. It's a meme circling right now.
Yeah, I know. This is really
I think people are
weird
taking
to
it
me.
seriously.
Yeah, it's really weird to me though. Man. So it's weird, okay. Like I've read the Bible a lot. I've read it for fun because like hey, the stories in it are kinda cool and entertaining, especially stuff about the apocalypse. Book of Revelations goes hard.
Yeah.
The funny thing about that though, like I know of the rapture, but that's not the thing that I took away from reading the Book of Revelations. You want to know what I remember about the Book of Revelations? I remember the final battle between heaven and hell, and that, I don't know, the Messiah is gonna come back and kill the devil. And I remember what the devil looks like in Revelations. The beast with like 7 diadems and 7 heads. Yeah, no, that's what I took away from Revelations.
Not that we're all gonna die because of the rapture.
Like, I don't remember the rapture part, but I remember all of the other really, really cool stuff. It just goes to show you what I pay attention to.
Although I think I remember hearing about how the rapture isn't even in the Bible.
No, it's not. That's something,
That's something completely made up by the American evangelists.
yeah, it's something that's made up by certain branches of Christianity. Like, that's why I don't remember it from reading Revelations, but yeah, that's one branch's interpretation of the Book of Revelations. But really, what Revelations is just... I don't know who wrote it. I'm pretty sure the Book of Revelation is just some person's fan fiction, okay? Like, you read it,
Bible fan fiction.
yeah, it's Bible fan fiction, because if you read it, it is so totally, tonally different from all of the other, like, major books of the New Testament, like Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, which, you know, detail the works of Jesus and his life and whatnot. And there's I think some later books that focus on other stuff, their letters or whatever. But Revelations is so totally different. It's the end of the world. It's Ragnarok. The end of the world.
End of it all.
Yeah, which is why I'm pretty sure the Book of Revelations is probably just, you know, Christian fanfiction. Just, it's so tonally different. And although it kind of depicts the apocalypse, ultimately, you know, I guess it's hopeful because it depicts the final battle between good and evil, humanity, heaven and hell, you know. And ultimately, I think good wins. It's not an easy win, but they ultimately win. There's a lot of suffering.
OMG, it's the plot of Doom.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you know, Revelations is a really awesome book, but people take away weapons from it.
The rapture's happening. I need to
rapture.
mortgage my house. Can anyone take in my pets after I'm raptured?
Sup, bestie? Alright, we'll give her a drink.
I'm still surprised that one man in 2011 convinced almost half the country that rapture's happening. Did you ever hear about that?
I didn't hear about that one.
Apparently some like really popular Christian radio poured like millions of dollars into advertising that rapture's happening on a specific day.
Oh.
And so many people fell for it.
I mean, yeah. I think that just kind of goes to show or highlight that there's a bit of a problem if that many people believed it. Like,
yes.
even George Orwell's War of the Worlds broadcast, they overplay how much people fell for it. And it was mostly overblown by the media, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the fact that people can fall for War of the Worlds as a radio broadcast and then, you know, people fall for stuff now. Yeah. It's a lack of critical thinking, a failure in critical thinking.
Indeed.
Where we get the killer's confession from? Oh, we got that from Father Lacey. Let's show her some stuff.
I spent all of my life savings on going on cruises because the rapture's happening.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hopefully me saying this stuff doesn't get you banned off Twitch.
It's fine. That's him! This has to be the guy I saw. Well, why would a security guy for the government kill Petro? All of this sounds so suspicious. Agreed.
Government cover up.
Government cover up. Government secrets. Wow, this is some real conspiracy theory stuff, Barkeep. It's all real? Afraid so. No wonder mobsters are running rampant in Bukovi. The bigwigs in this city are all as crooked as they come.
Good luck explaining this to Rouse and Archon.
Oh, yeah. I gotta get home. If I turn up late again, my boss is gonna fire me, and he'll give me that big dumb grin while he does it. Bye, bestie.
Bye bye.
Give her her drink. Maria's almost max. Cool.
We're so close.
We're so close.
Do you know all the dateable people in this game?
All the dateable people?
Yeah.
Let me just give Maria her drink and I will tell you. So, as far as dateable people go, so Lucas and Bjorn are off the table because they're, you know, pretty much spoken for. Same thing for, like, Maria and Clara. Like, I think they're also either, you know, emotionally unavailable or spoken for, because, you know, they got a thing going with each other. Vincent is not, because, he's a widower, and I don't think he really has eyes for anyone else. Ms. Bai is old.
Old lady moment.
Old lady moment. Elena also is not, because she is happily married with adult children. So people who are actually possibly dateable, Killian I think is emotionally unavailable as well, because him and Reese probably, and Reese for the same reason. So the actual dateable people, Olivia, Effia, Ilya, Hugo, and Peter. I'm not so sure about Sandra. But yeah, I think that's all of them. Oh yeah, Lawrence also not available for obvious reasons. Let's see if we can show her some stuff.
Funny. This whole thing you date Ilya though.
A hitman? I don't know if that's better or worse than some spree killer who's lost their mind. If the killer is paid again, though, more murders? I hope you're being careful, bartender. Killers like this tend to clean up after themselves, and you don't want to be a part of the mess.
I love that our patrons are warning us. Sake of mercy. This, I guess us as the bartender are a little lacking in a sense of self-preservation.
It's fine, he's dead.
It sure looks frightening enough to be a hired killer. If what Peter told you is true, security must be a cover.
You think it was the truth?
I don't know, but I've heard a thing or two about what Peter does for a living. What he does to people. If Peter's afraid of someone, I think it's safe to say they're bad news.
Yeah, sure. Government secrets. I just love...
You're telling everyone about the conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
I hope it was a good idea for Ilya to take such a risk. Government-sponsored hitmen? This is really serious stuff. You're being careful, right?
I'm doing my best. That's all I can do.
So he was assassinated. How disturbing. I always felt like the government had this sort of power, but to see it in action. Are you going to tell the detective?
Of course I am. This could save Bjorn.
You'd be doing the right thing. I just hope you won't get silenced for knowing too much. And you won't leave yourself exposed. Alina's case never would have been solved without the two of you. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Oh well.
Oh well. Aw, I'm so glad you cared.
The killer asked for permission at confession to kill? That can't be Bjorn. This doesn't add up. I've seen evil, looked it in the eye, spoke to it. I didn't know it then, but I'm wiser now. I'd recognize it anywhere.
I love that expression there.
It's a very sassy expression right there.
Yeah, we've never seen this portrait before, and I love it.
That's a new one.
It's a new one. I hope you're right.
I'm getting kind of sleepy. I'm going to go home and read till I pass out.
Bye, Maria. Okay, I'll buy
Goodbye.
you a drink. And welcome to the bar. This is not the library.
Library.
She likes the
Minty
real one.
punch. When did we give her the royal flush?
I don't remember. I think it is. Oh, when we needed to put her in a bad mood, gave her the royal flush and messed it up.
I see. Okay.
I remember that. Alright, Ms. Byatt, let's see what you think about all this, because this is right up your alley.
And this is very funny. Just show her all this sensitive stuff.
Sorry,
Nope.
dear. I'm afraid I don't have any information that could help you. Okay.
Sorry, dear. I don't have any info for that.
Petro Lombardo's killer works for the government. That's concerning news. I hope you're not getting in over your head. You trust this detective, do you? What? Of course I do. A military-trained assassin just made an example out of our treasurer. The police are quick to pin it on a man like Johansson. I wonder if they can still be trusted.
Hugo isn't like that. I trust him.
And I hope you know what you're doing, for all our sakes. I love how everybody is just questioning our choices. But this
Indeed.
goes pretty high up. You're saying some mobster was bribing our treasurer? Dear goddess, what has the world come to? This kind of corruption from people we're supposed to trust. It repulses me. Well, yeah, considering, what she knows from Huasha. So Petru's superiors had him assassinated for his corruption. No doubt because it risked exposing their own. You've done well. I imagine this may spare Mr. Johansson a life behind bars. But for the sake of your own safety, you should let a detective handle the rest. Do you think Hugo might be in danger? If he's foolish enough to expose how much he actually knows, perhaps. But I like to think he's smart enough to play dumb. You know what? Let's hope you're right. This has been delightful, but I must be getting home. See you, Miss Bye. Did we get anything new? I don't think we got anything new.
Oh, we can show Peter some stuff, I think. We have not shown government secrets.
Peter's not here, that's Hugo.
I mean, not Hugo. Not Hugo. I mean, sorry, I'm getting mixed up.
Hi, detective.
We can show Hugo government secrets.
Oh, look at this. Should we show him the stuff first? Let's show him the stuff.
Yeah, show him the stuff first.
Slam down folder. Government secrets. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Like sensitive stuff. Hi, bunny. The bunny is being petted.
Your bartender OC is doing the thing again.
What thing?
Pepe Silvia.
The Pepe Silvia. Yeah. Government secrets. Just slam it onto the clue board.
Someone in the government took notice of Carla's schemes and sent out their attack dog. The person they're talking about must be Petru. But do we have proof he had dealings with Carla? Ilya has taken a serious risk getting us this intel. The Whistleblower Protection Act only goes so far when dealing with people this powerful. We'll need to be thorough.
I'll find proof. I'm plugging the leak.
Petru became a liability and was silenced for it. This rabbit hole is a lot deeper than I expected. You've done a tremendous job, partner. Even the chief of police can't argue this kind of evidence.
Oof, we should tread carefully, thank God. Yeah, we should tread carefully.
You have nothing to worry about. As always, neither you nor the Nightcap will be mentioned in any reports. I will see to that.
I think Hugo knows how to do his job. I think when it comes to, doing the paperwork and handling the little details, I think he's good at that. As, his preoccupation with model trains can attest, he pays attention to detail. He's just not good at dealing with people.
Indeed not.
Let me rephrase that. You should tread carefully. Or, okay, I trust you. I'm worried about
I say do the first one.
I'm worried. I'm worried about you is more general. This sounds
It's
almost...
more general.
Oh yeah, Hugo's the face of this. You know what? Yeah, let's try this. Let me rephrase that. You should tread carefully.
Me? Why would I be in any danger? I'm a detective constable of Bukovi Police Department. They wouldn't silence me.
What? What makes you so sure? Petru was the treasurer. I hope you're right. These people don't care about rank. Yeah, Petru was the treasurer.
That's pretty high up. I'll admit it. I have considered the chief of police being in their pocket as well. But we can't do nothing. That's not why I joined the force. Trust me, okay? I'll be careful. I promise. Don't hold anything back when you submit your case. Bjorn's life may depend on it.
Okay. So, do you think corruption goes all the way to the top?
Also, I really, really love how in this case, both the bartender and Hugo are really putting their necks out on the line. Not just, their reputations and careers, no, their lives and their safety at this point in time. But all
This
for
makes me really curious.
all for the pursuit of justice.
This makes me really curious what the fourth case is going to be.
Yeah.
I do. Rot spreads downwards.
So, what can we do? That's disheartening.
So yeah, what can we do?
Each individual must stand on their own principles, and I am not responsible for others' action, only my own. I must be strong, as must you. That is the only way to battle corruption of this scale.
Not wrong. Is that enough? Easier said than done. Is it enough?
You must remember one thing, bartender. You will not like this.
What?
It can get worse. It can get so much worse. One day, we might look back on this day and say, if only we fought a little harder, we could have saved more.
Saved more what?
Saved more of our society, our equity, our freedom. Battled the corruption at the heart of our government and resisted their machination.
This doesn't sound like a cop speaking. Very noble.
He's being serious now.
It doesn't sound like a cop speaking.
I feel a rising malfeasance, or how you say that word?
Malfeasance.
I feel a rising malfeasance, bartender, and it will take the resistance of all of us, even cops, to oppose it. Those who seek to use the rule of law to impose their position believe themselves above justice. I don't feel like my colleagues at the station agree with this statement. They climb the greasy pole of gusto. Commissioner Aldea, Judas Gary, I do not trust them. You might think of me as a stick in the mud, a starched shirt, someone who blindly follows orders.
No, I don't.
My commitment to the law has won me few friends. But the rules I follow aren't ones set out by people who seek to better their own situations. I follow the rules set up by the citizens of Sara, and recorded in our book of laws.
I see.
And yes, the police includes many men and women who hold beliefs I abhor. Bigots and those who with intolerance, not just in their hearts, but at the root of all their actions. But I still believe the key to stopping the government hurting its people is through the law. Others disagree, and not understand why.
Ooh, this is hard.
Very hard.
And it's also interestingly
Topical.
very topical. And it's interesting seeing all this from Hugo's perspective because he's very noble in his pursuit in upholding justice and the law. He's what you'd refer to as, your classic lawful good.
Lawful good character.
The law serves these people. I agree, no one is above the law. Resistance requires more drastic change. Okay,
Overthrow the government, let's go!
Overthrow anarchy! I mean...
Like they're doing in Nepal.
Oh yeah, they overthrew their government.
Gen Z overthrew a government and elected an official through Discord. Very funny.
I don't know what our position would be. This one would definitely improve Hugo's affection levels. This one, I'm not sure. This is what I think the bartender would go with. This one would probably upset him a little because, yeah.
Yeah.
Laws.
I say go middle option.
I agree. No one's above the law.
Yes, we must cling to that. This has been a stimulating conversation, partner. I wish I could talk so openly at the station.
Well, I'm not a cop. Why can't you?
It doesn't feel safe anymore. Eyes are on me all the time. Acquaintances avoid me. I have no friends there.
Are you in danger?
I don't know.
Stay safe, Hugo.
Do not worry about me. Let's get back to work. I'll be fine.
I like that conversation.
Wholesome conversation.
I'll keep working. Alright,
And we gotta wait for Bjorn to come back, or Lacey, and then we get his
Actually,
defense.
I think, here we go.
Oh. They're both gonna talk to each other.
Yeah. After everyone else has gone home, Father Lacey takes the seat in front of you. He looks equal parts nervous and determined.
I'm ready. Where's this Bjorn you wanted me to meet?
He should be here soon. Just as you finish pouring Lacey a drink, the bell rings and the sound of Bjorn's heavy footsteps echoes through the room. John swallows, trying to steady his breath. The huge figure sits down next to John, dwarfing him. He looks quizzically at the priest, then turns his attention to you.
That is a size difference and a half.
Yeah. Hey there, pal. Why'd you call me over? I wanted you to meet John. John avoids eye contact, but you can see his shoulders relax as soon as he hears Bjorn speak. His fear dissipates, and in its place, relief and sympathy.
I heard you were going through some troubled times, so our mutual friend here believes that talk with a priest might help ease your mind a bit. I trust you're familiar with confessions. While it's unusual to have a third party present, rest assured that nothing you say will be disclosed outside of the circle of those present here.
I can't say I've done this confession thing before. It's not something we have in Scotia. But I get the gist of it. All I do is talk.
Correct. Speak to your heart's content about actions you've taken that you regret, and I will listen.
Alright then. Goddess, this is all a bit sudden. John winces as Bjorn takes her name in vain, then settles again. Bjorn lets out a deep sigh and begins to speak. I did a terrible thing. Not because I wanted to, but because I felt trapped and desperate. I told Lucas already. He said I should keep it quiet. But it's been bothering me, you know? Still, recent actions don't bother me nearly as much as the other thing I did. I couldn't. I didn't mean to. Hey. Bjorn's breathing becomes ragged. Whatever he's trying to say causes a lot of stress. For a moment, it looks like he's about to force himself to speak. But Father Lacey puts a hand on his shoulder.
Let your heart be at peace, Bjorn. Being forced to kill in self-defense is not a sin. And the goddess doesn't judge you. You have been through pain, and she is with you to help you heal. Not to cast blame.
I'm not too sure about the meaning of any of this, but I do feel better after you said that. This goddess sounds like a kind of a lass.
She is. She's made sure that those who have found her can reach out to those who haven't today. Today, that would be me, I suppose.
That's mighty kind of you. I wasn't sure what to expect when my pal here called me over, but I'm glad I accepted the invitation. If you'll excuse me, I need to go home and lie down a bit. Sorry about wasting the drink. I'm afraid I've lost the taste for it. Bjorn gets up and gives a courteous nod towards Father Lacey, who gently smiles back. Then he heads out the door, leaving you alone with John.
Shame about that drink, for it seems I have lost my thirst as well. Still, what matters most here is that I can confirm that the person who confessed to murdering the innocent man was not Bjorn. I couldn't detect the Scotian accent during the confession, and there was no glee in his voice when he spoke of his sins.
You believe he's innocent, then?
That remains to be seen. While it's true he has shown remorse, this intense reaction usually only happens when the confession is about something deeply disturbing.
Why didn't you let him finish?
Despite what I said, this wasn't a true confession. It's clear he hasn't accepted what has happened, and we're in a speakeasy. Confession should be done in church, after you've had time to think about your actions. Should he wish to experience a true confession, let him know he is more than welcome in my church. I will open the booth again on Fridays.
I'll do that.
As for his trial, you can count on me to provide some semblance of defense, provided that whoever told you about that whistling also appears.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Wonderful. Now then, it is late and I have to go home. May the goddess be with you.
John gets up, adjusts his clerical collar, and gives you a brief smile. As he exits the speakeasy, you can't help but grin at the unfinished drink sitting on the counter. He's getting better. Also, what this tells me is that Father Lacey is actually very, very good at his job of being a priest.
Yeah.
And, you know, shepherding the lost when he's not drunk.
I tried to do a non-drunk Father Lacey right there.
But yeah, no, it just kind of goes to show that for all his moaning and whining about how awful his life is and how much his job sucks, he's actually really, really good at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We got his defense. That's all we need to...
we got his defense. He's a good man. The killer Lacey spoke to in the confessional had a completely different voice than Bjorn's. He's confident Bjorn is not the same person. I think we got everything we
You
need.
can turn in the case.
We did! We have it! That's it! Bjorn can walk away a free man. Alright. So,
Day 9. You solve it. That's it.
yeah, you've solved it. Now, okay.
I know you still want to give people drinks and all that.
No. There's one more thing I want to do because I have looked it up. It might be important for case 4.
Okay.
And it requires Vincent. So hopefully Vincent will show up the next day, and you'll see why.
I'm curious now. So.
It might be a slight spoiler for case 4.
That's fine. It
Well,
looks like
it's not like a slight spoiler, but oh look who's back.
Peter and Vincent is here.
Vincent is here. So Mr. Floor, hello.
Hello.
Look!
Uh-huh.
See? This is what I was looking for.
Give him a drink and we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to give him a drink, but we'll give it to him anyways. This is fun.
Drink.
Is Vincent finally gonna die in case 4? We'll finally be able to take the bar and run it. Oh dang. I'm about to be right back soon, so.
Sure, no problem. So, Father Lacey has confirmed Bjorn's innocence.
Father Lacey really said that. Are you sure he remembered correctly? Was he truthful? He could have been feeling sorry for Bjorn, or,
Vincent, enough. Vincent sighs and looks away. Slowly, you see his desperation turn to uncertainty, and then to regret. When he meets your eyes again, you can see the shame on his face before he even speaks.
I've been a fool. No, worse than that. I've been cruel and judgmental to a man that deserves better. A gentle, hard-working man that's made Lucas very happy. Every day, the Sarah I grew up with grew up in just a bit further at my reach. And so due to my memories of Flora, every day I get a bit older, and the world becomes darker, more confusing, more foreign to me. It's leaving me behind. Sometimes I feel I should be with her already. And sorry, I do have to be right back now, so sorry to cut you through the middle of this.
No, it's okay. You want me to
I'll be right
continue? Okay.
I want to hear this. I'll be right back in a bit. Sorry.
Sure, no problem. Ugh. It's nice to see a change of heart in a character.
And I'm back. Sorry.
Okay,
You can continue now.
no problem.
It seems casting my gaze backwards towards the past hasn't helped me adapt to the modern world. It only made me bitter and narrow-minded. Flora would want me to have a future where I find a place for myself. Not this moribundi I inhabit. I don't know how to say that word, but yeah.
More bundity.
I should have offered Bjorn my support, but instead I judged him for his nationality, ethnicity, and social class. I failed a man when he most needed someone with my privilege and influence to protect him. I am ashamed to admit that this is the second time I have made that mistake.
Ah, there we go. But, the second time?
There's no point hiding it from you. You're clever enough. You've no doubt figured out that this adventure of ours wasn't the first incarceration of the Night Capital.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out by now.
There was another venture, another speakeasy. It didn't end well. For anyone. I broke a promise to save my own skin. And someone else took the fall. I did not cover myself in glory. I had a chance to stand shoulder to shoulder with someone who needed me. And I let them down. I have regrets.
You should have protected everyone involved. I understand why you did it, even if it was wrong. Okay. How much do we want to needle him for this?
Good question. Very good question.
I think, my bartender would be definitely incensed about it, but still very understanding, because doing the right thing is hard.
Yeah.
And knowing how Vincent feels now, and like why he's been very judgmental and bigoted, it comes from a place of insecurity. You know, he's scared.
See.
He's scared. Because the world doesn't follow the old rules anymore.
Nope.
I understand why you did it, even if it was wrong.
Thank you, bartender, for making me come to my senses. You really are the angel perched on my shoulder. I realize now that it'll be hardworking foreigners like Bjorn, like Ilya, that'll likely carry the torch for Bukovi's future. Not grumbling old fossils like me. All I can do is offer my guidance. And in Bjorn's case, my deepest apologies.
Yeah, just be sure to tell it to his face. Go make amends.
This is a death flag.
I wonder. I don't think we really need to show him anything else, do we?
No.
Now that we've got that. You know what? Let's leave him at that.
We got all we need, so if you want to, you make a save and raise people's affections, and we can go ahead and end the case now if you want.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a proper save. So this is... yeah. Alright. So let's go ahead and end this now. Actually, we can talk to Hugo. Let's talk to Hugo. Show him the last thing. A good man.
I'm impressed. If not for your diligence, Bjorn's name may have never been cleared. It seems I've put my trust in the right person. But I'm afraid we're not out of the woods yet. Not by a long shot.
But we've proven that Bjorn is innocent.
Petru was Bukovi's treasurer. Commissioner Aldea is out for blood. And someone will hang for this to appease our superiors. He won't accept acquittal of our sole suspect. We'll need to know who else could have killed Petru. A name, and enough proof to build a case. Without that, Bjorn's life still hangs in the balance.
I'll get you that name. We got it, though.
So it is definitely possible to get the defense before you figure out the name, I guess.
Yeah, it is possible. If you're being thorough with everything, even just doing the shotgun approach of just attaching random things to each other, you can still get it. It's just it's the affection checks that can really nail you, though. Not being able to get people at the right time. That's the big thing. Like Peter or Father Lacey, Yeah, those are the main ones because they only appear on certain days. And once you start getting into the last week, you're really tight on time. Alright, let's submit our case.
Submit. So, have you found anything that helps Bjorn walk away from all this as a free man?
Here's everything I found. Slams down file folder.
Let's have a look then. Firstly, I do not want any surprises thrown in my face when I bring this case to my superiors. Understood? If you found anything that makes Bjorn look worse, I need to know about it. Did you find any evidence proving he could have committed the crime?
Clara saw a tall, blonde man leaving Petru's room.
Unfortunately, that fits Bjorn's profile to a T. And as a core witness, the Druidcar will gladly take Clara's statement into account for the trial.
Bjorn also left the party after arguing with Petru.
Indeed, and I'm sure we agree that leaving the party doesn't necessarily mean he left the premise. He could have followed Petru to his room. Good work, bartender. I understand this must be unpleasant, but it's important to explore all evidence. Many detectives see only what they want to see, and find themselves blindsided by reality. We need to consider the motive next. I can't imagine the prosecutor will have much to go on, but public sentiment has a tendency to bridge that gap and sway the judge anyways. Did you find anything that may be used against us? Any motive Bjorn may have had?
Bjorn unknowingly acted as Petru's mule.
So Bjorn was involved in Petru's money laundering scheme. Unfortunately, incriminating. Petru does little to help Bjorn. The only positive here is that Bjorn is on trial for murder, not fraud. So this likely won't be used against him at least. Unless it's somehow related.
The money stopped coming. Petru was angry when Bjorn asked him about it at the party.
I see. So there was an argument about money. In public, no less. I have little doubt other parties would find out about this. We need to explain this, before the prosecutor can do it in for us. Which brings me to the last question. What could possibly prove Bjorn's innocence?
Father Lacey is willing to testify.
Lacey spoke of Petru's killer during confession, and can confirm that his voice doesn't match Bjorn's. Through the seal of confession is meant to be absolute, though the seal of confession is absolute, the law of Sara supersedes the laws of any church. If the follower is willing to prioritize Lady Justice over his goddess, that's his right, especially if it helps solve a murder.
Will Clara appear as well?
Absolutely. She is a primary witness after all. But how is this related to Father Lacey again?
It'll involve whistling.
Ah, right. They can both testify to hearing the same song being whistled, proving that the killer in the confessional booth was the one leaving. That just might work. Alright, that's everything I need regarding Bjorn. Are you sure about all this? Or would you rather take it from the top?
Let's keep going.
Very well. Assuming Bjorn is truly innocent, who is our real culprit?
A hitman named Vladimir Braz.
A hired killer. Do you have any leads on where to find him? Time is of the essence if we are to make an arrest.
Yeah, about that.
He's, the guy inside the furnace.
A Roshakan hitman killed by Bjorn in self-defense. But why would he have been after both Petru and Bjorn?
Corrupt officials wanted to tie up loose ends.
So you believe our government killed one of its own?
You explained the role Bjorn played in Petru and Carla's dealings, as well as Vladimir's orders to solve the problem.
This is all deeply unsettling, but I will tell you one thing, bartender. Evidence like this is exactly what we need to get if we want to clear Bjorn's name. While we can't go directly after the real culprits holding Vladimir's leash, exposing their contractors' involvement to the public will force their hand. The charges will likely be dropped to prevent any further investigation. Still, this will only work for our defense if our defense for Bjorn is rock solid. If it isn't, he remains a convenient scapegoat. So what do you say? So I'll take all this to the constabulary?
Yeah, let's do it.
I promise I'll do everything in my power to ensure justice prevails.
Thank you, Detective.
For what it's worth, I'm confident you did everything you could. I'll take it from here, partner.
Let's hope this works. Oh, hey, it's Peter. Hi, Peter. I'm gonna give him his drink.
So, that tired up my voice a lot.
Of all of the case file submissions, that one is actually
That was the longest.
detailed. Yeah, it's the most detailed. Because you need to go over what makes Bjorn guilty, but then you have to have evidence and stuff for the real killer. Alright, let's give
You could probably tell my voice is cracking through that.
Yeah. Yeah, since Peter is here, I'm gonna give him his drink.
Did he want max affection?
Of course I do! I mean, there'll be ample opportunities to raise it in the next case, because he appears in that, and he's a major character in that one. We're so close.
So close. One drink would do it. One more would do it.
Should we show him stuff? Let's show him stuff.
Government secrets. That girl's nuts. Putting her neck on the line like this? I'm sure these people have iced folks for less.
You don't seem very surprised.
I hate to break it to you, Squirt, but in this world, it's crooks all the way down. And most of them are a lot less cruddy than me. Or cuddly than me.
Oh look, we haven't met Max. Yay.
He's at Max now.
That's all it took to get him to Max.
Showing him that, yeah.
The leather of Peter's gloves creaks as he clenches his fist, but his eyes show not anger, but sadness.
I can't believe Carlo is foolish enough to work with a rat like Petru. I knew it was gonna be trouble right from the start. It never pays to be too ambitious in this line of work. At the end of the day, the world always punches you back down.
And lastly...
Glad you come to your senses. Johansson's a big, tough fella, but he ain't got the heart for this kind of nasty business. There's an art to this line of work.
The art of murder? I'm glad to... You know, I'm glad to. I know he gave us this, but...
Yeah, we've been over this. I got nothing more to add, so keep your beak out of my business.
Peter looks tense. You can tell this topic is still hitting a nerve.
Time to go. Goodbye.
Bye, Peter. See you again soon. Alright, so I'm gonna quick save this.
Yeah, save here and...
Actually, no, I'm gonna save again here first.
Save, and then we can skip to the
main save, yeah. And then we can skip to the end. And then bing. Because we've got this. We've got this in the bag. And we're ending it on day 9. So we got the case solved then. Alright. Calendar time.
Skip. Boop. Uh,
Huh? He sighs and his expression turns sour. You begin to fear for the worst, but then a playful grin appears on his face. Perhaps for the first time ever.
he's tricking you.
Detective, did you just pull a bait and switch on me?
Apologies. It was too tempting. Rest assured, Bjorn is off the hook for murder. He's still in some hot water for money laundering, but he'll likely get off that with a fine. And I'm sure Lucas will happily help him pay.
Also, yeah, he's at 100%.
Yep. 100. The evidence and assertions you provide undermine their shaky case. It seems that whoever was pulling the strings caught wind of your efforts. The murder case will be marked as unresolved, which is probably the best we could have hoped for. Bjorn won't go to jail as a scapegoat, at least. Still, it goes to show that the most vile criminals aren't found in the streets. If anything, they sit on comfortable chairs funded by tax. There will be fallout for all this. Of that, I'm sure. I'm not sure where the future will take us next, my friend. But wherever it is, I'm glad to have you by my side. And boop. Guilty.
Hitman Vladimir Bros kills Petru Lombardo, dies in botched second hit. Bjorn Johansson, 37, killed assailant in self-defense. Case number 3, The Crucible, solved. Who killed Petru Lombardo? Vladimir Bros. What was their motive? Plugging the leak. What proves them guilty? Modus operandi.
We found all the clues again.
Found all the clues. Yay. Highest affection, Peter Wagner. Alright, hey! We've completed case 3. Woohoo! We got Bjorn off the hook. But, things are probably gonna get worse. So much worse. The government has been found, red-handed of dealing in corruption, so... And then, of course, Carla's dead, so Peter's out of a job, and there's probably going to be a war in the underworld very, very soon. So there's that.
Still very, very curious what the next case is going to be.
Do you want to see the cutscene, or do you want to wait until next time?
No, we gotta wait. Yeah.
Until, Riles and Archon, because, case 4 is the last case of the game, and it is... probably not the one with the highest stakes in terms of, like, you know, like, threat. This was pretty high. This is, like, we're in way over our heads. We're dealing with, like, government corruption. The last case, I am not entirely spoiled on it. I know what it revolves around. But it's impactful in a different way. It's been leaving up to it. But, yeah, I think this is a good place for us to stop. We ended a little early, but, the last case is going to be very, very bittersweet because it's the last one. I've been playing this since, April? May? A couple months now. I'm gonna be sad.
Been playing for a few months, yeah.
I'm gonna be sad to see it end. But, it's been...
And then that means you can play new games.
Yeah, it's been very enjoyable. But, thank you guys for watching, and thank you, DG, for hanging out with me while we closed out Case 3. And, hopefully next time you see us, we start Case 4, the last case of Best Served Colds. And,
Yippee.
yeah. Well, getting close to the end now. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for spending time with us in the bar today, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.